You're listening to Haywaa.com. Here is the latest news. Game Freak's small team is backed by many development partners for Beast of Reincarnation. Game Freak's upcoming project, Beast of Reincarnation, relies on a small internal team with extensive external support involving several dozen partners. Game director Kotsu Furushima confirms that the company maintains creative and managerial control while outsourcing specific tasks to trusted collaborators. The game features Emma the Sealer, assisted by her dog Ko, to tackle world corruption. Scheduled for release on August 4th, the game emphasizes a uniquely warm gameplay atmosphere despite its theme of loneliness. Scientists discovered an unusual inside-out planetary system. Here's its appearance. Astronomers discovered an unusual planetary system orbiting LHS 10903, a small red M-dwarf star. This system contains 4 planets, with the 3 innermost planets exhibiting a mix of rocky and gaseous compositions, contrasting expected patterns. Notably, the outermost planet is rocky despite orbiting farther away, forming a rare rocky gaseous rocky sequence. Researchers propose inside-out planet formation as a possible explanation for this unique configuration. Game Freak's Beast of Reincarnation receives release date and new gameplay trailer. Game Freak has announced that their new action RPG, Beast of Reincarnation, will be released on August 4th for Xbox Series X/S, PC, and PS5. This launch will also see the game available on Game Pass for Xbox and PC users. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic Japan and follows the character Emma, supported by her dog Ku, as she battles the world's corruption. The game promises a grander scale and different gameplay style compared to Game Freak's previous non-Pokemon titles under the publication of Fictions. Dead or Alive fans thrilled. Koei Tecmo unveils new game, Dead or Alive 6 Last Round, debuts this summer. Koei Tecmo has announced the development of a new installment in the Dead or Alive series, marking a significant update after 7 years. The Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is set to launch this summer for the PlayStation 5, promising numerous enhancements. This version will also introduce DLC characters and additional costumes, with a free-to-play option available at launch, but details are yet to be disclosed. A teaser hinted at a new chapter in development, building anticipation among fans. For $1 million, you can hire Brian Johnson, or Brian AI, to learn how to live longer. FinTech founder Brian Johnson, turned longevity guru, offers a $1 million annual program named Immortals, promising the exact protocols for a longer life. This exclusive program, with only 3 available spots, includes a concierge team, Brian AI 24/7, and comprehensive biological testing. Johnson, who once received Botox injections in unconventional places and used his son's blood for transfusions, claims the program as the world's best health initiative. His extravagant offering is in stark contrast to other wellness programs like Biograph and Fountain Life, which charge significantly less. The original God of War trilogy is being remade, and it's almost certain to come to PC. Sony Santa Monica is remaking the original God of War trilogy, originally on PlayStation 2 and 3. Although the project is in its early stages, it's anticipated for a PC release given Sony's recent trends. T.C. Carson, the original Kratos voice actor, confirmed the news at the PlayStation State of Play showcase. Additionally, the God of War spin-off Sons of Sparta launched on PS5, featuring T.C. Carson reprising his role. Anthropic pledges to cover electricity cost hikes from its data centers, sparing American ratepayers. Anthropic has pledged to absorb electricity price hikes resulting from its data centers' operations, keeping the cost from falling on American consumers. CEO Dario Amodei emphasized Anthropic's responsibility to bear the costs associated with its AI model energy consumption. The initiative aligns with a broader push from figures like former President Trump, urging tech companies to mitigate the public's financial burden. Besides covering costs, Anthropic aims to boost energy efficiency and create numerous jobs through data center projects. Scars of Cosmora, a sprawling sequel to the 2021 adventure, launches on PC from day one. Scars of Cosmora, a highly anticipated sequel to Kena, Bridge of Spirits, will be available for both PC and PlayStation 5 later this year. Developed by Ember Lab, the game expands its universe with open-world elements while emphasizing intricate regions and progression systems that enhance the adventure. The central character, Kena, returns as a more skilled spirit guide who faces daunting challenges after her vital staff is fractured by a powerful spirit. Players will explore new spirit-guiding techniques using alchemy to harness elemental powers, adding layers of depth to the gameplay. The open-world PS5 game Project Windless blends God of War and Dynasty Warriors, led by a veteran Far Cry director. Project Windless is an exciting new game for PlayStation 5, blending elements from God of War and Dynasty Warriors. Directed by Patrick Metheny, a seasoned professional from the Far Cry series, the game is set 1,000 years before the events of the Bird That Drinks Tears novels. The protagonist hails from the Recon race, emphasizing speed, reach, and power in large-scale battles. Project Windless promises a captivating open-world experience with minimal guidance, encouraging exploration and player-driven storytelling. Highguard was successful. Highguard, a competitive shooter, faced initial skepticism prior to its launch due to no public playtests, yet managed not to flop entirely. It joined the ranks of several other recent shooter games with moderate player bases, achieving a similar level of concurrent Steam players. This aligns with trends where most new shooters don't become massive hits despite developer expectations. Despite its challenges, Highguard's developers have maintained a semblance of success relative to lesser-known or unsuccessful titles. The InkPad 1 is a new Linux-powered competitor to the Kindle Scribe. Pocketbook introduces the InkPad 1, a 10.3-inch e-reader with stylus support and a grayscale e-ink Mobius display. It features a large screen, 226 pixels per inch, and a front light, powered by a 3700 mAh battery and a quad-core 1.8 GHz chipset. Running on Linux, it offers 32 GB of storage, 2 GB of RAM, and supports 21 book formats, promising freedom from proprietary ecosystems. Currently priced at €299 and available only in Germany, it may release further in the US and UK markets soon. The new Jura Z10 coffee maker offers 51 options, including coffee, cold brew, and chocolate. Order via phone. The Jura Z10 coffee maker provides a luxurious experience with its extensive 51-drink menu featuring coffee, cold brew, and chocolate options. This Swiss-engineered machine integrates a sweet foam system for perfectly infused milk, boasting an automatic precision grinder for optimal extraction. With Wi-Fi capability, orders can be made directly from a smartphone app, reflecting Jura's commitment to technological advancement in home appliances. Despite its high cost of $2,500, the Jura Z10 promises sophisticated brewing versatility that maintains its reputation for quality. More details emerge about a large Intel Nova Lake BLLC CPU die with extra cache to challenge AMD's X3D chips. Intel is developing a significantly larger CPU die for its Nova Lake series, aiming to tackle AMD's X3D processors. The so-called BLLC CPU die is characterized by its integrated large last-level cache, which results in a 36% increase in size over standard models, measuring 150 square millimeters compared to the typical 110 square millimeters. This strategy diverges from AMD's method by embedding the cache directly into the die rather than as an additional V-cache layer. Built on TSMC's advanced N2 silicon node, this move mirrors Intel's tactic of outsourcing larger chip production to TSMC, anticipating its gaming-challenging release in late 2026. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater has boosted the Metal Gear series to over 65 million games sold. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater's release has propelled the Metal Gear series to surpass 65 million games sold globally. This achievement marks a significant comeback for the series, following a challenging period after Hideo Kojima's departure from Konami. Delta, as the only major Metal Gear release in a year, contributed notably to a 2.2 million increase in sales. Konami's strategic revival efforts included the Master Collection, proving there's still strong demand for Metal Gear games. Apple released iOS 26.3 with updates for Mac, iPad, and Apple Watch. Apple released iOS 26.3, a minor update mostly addressing security concerns, with 37 identified fixes. Notably, the update includes a tool for transferring data from Apple devices to Android, but excludes health data and certain protected content. Additionally, the update enables forwarding notifications from iPhones or iPads to other devices. Updates for macOS Tahoe 26.3 and watchOS 26.3 have also been issued with similar minor enhancements. The great Ramageddon of 2026 might have just claimed the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is currently completely sold out on Steam due to a severe RAM shortage. This development comes just a week after Valve announced hardware delays and stock issues, likely caused by soaring RAM prices linked to the AI industry. According to Valve, this has also affected other PC makers, causing a rise in prices, such as a $460 increase announced by Framework for their desktops. Many expect the shortage and pricing instability to lead to wider PC industry challenges if the situation persists. You've just heard the latest news. Thanks for listening. This is Haywaa.com.